Arkansas quarterback KJ Jefferson is a quarterback we've talked about often on this channel. We've done several film breakdowns of Jefferson and talked about why we think he can be a really good quarterback in 2021. But today I want to talk about 3 reasons why I really think he could potentially break out in 2021 if things go according to plan. And they actually don't have anything to do with him because we've done a lot of film breakdowns of him. We've already talked about what he brings to the table. So now I want to talk about the surrounding cast that he has because I think there's 3 different areas and several different players that, if used and utilized correctly, Jefferson could have a really successful season in 2021. But before we dive into who those players are and kind of dive into the film of those players, because we're going to watch some film from last year, I just want to encourage you to consider subscribing to our YouTube channel if you like any quarterback-related content. Okay, so let's dive into the content of the actual video. So of course, it goes without saying that Treylon Burks is going to be his go-to guy, and we really saw him in that Missouri game. We saw that the connection Jefferson and Burks had together, and so I want you to watch on film the ability that Burks has to just get open, simply, but make guys miss and be very versatile. But then his catch radius in general, whether the ball is thrown behind him, in front of him, whatever it may be, he has a very big catch radius, which is going to make the job of Jefferson that much easier. Just put it in the vicinity of Burks, and he'll be able to make the catch. But he's also very good in space. He's a big 6'3", 225-pound receiver, so he can body DBs out to catch balls. Just a very versatile receiver who's going to make Jefferson's job a lot easier. So he's the first guy we're going to watch and kind of look at that film. There's a few other guys we're going to watch that I think can really help Jefferson come along in 2021, make his job easier, and then just get open for him, right? It just help him have easier throws. So let's go ahead and dive into Burks and look at the other guys as well. So here we have Burks lined up right here as the inside slot receiver. We're going to see him come open on wheel route, but the impressive thing I want to take away from this play is his catch radius. All Jefferson needs to do is put the ball into a position where Burks can make a play, right? So able to adjust the ball, make a great catch. So again, catch radius with Burks right there is always going to be a quarterback's friend. Let's watch this play here. Adjust to the ball, make a catch, keep a foot in bounds as well. So again, just having that catch radius where all the quarterback has to do is put the ball somewhere in the vicinity of a receiver is only going to help with completions and help continue to keep drives alive. Let's watch that one more time from that point of view so you can really see the athleticism of that catch as well. Get great body control on the sideline. Great catch there. Way to adjust, gets that foot down and the elbow down. That's a catch in the NFL. Great job by Burks there. Again, catch radius, one of the quarterback's best friends there. So here's Burks lined up in the slot position right here between the left hash and the numbers, and we're going to see his ability to beat off man coverage, right? So it is man coverage. The DB is 8-ish yards off the line of scrimmage. All Burks does is just run a seam route for a touchdown. So he's able to beat the DB playing man against him. Again, 8 yards off coverage. It's not like he's beating him running a quick, easy kind of short route here. He's running a deep seam route with the DB being 8 yards off coverage. So again, watch his speed just to beat the DB. He just runs straight, not a crazy move. Just kind of goes, puts his foot in the ground, takes off. Jefferson with a good throw downfield. Like that separation he has, that's 2-3 yards downfield, making it an easier throw on the quarterback. So the ability to beat the take, and we'll see more and more of this year. So this play right here is going to be an awesome example of just the versatility that Burks has. Again, Burks is like 6'3", 225, according to ESPN. Big dude, right? Big receiver. But right here he's lined up as the running back, right, to the right side of Jefferson. So we're going to see his versatility. And the versatility, yes, is what I want you to take away from this, but watch his ability to make guys miss in space. So we got him right here, 2 defenders right here. He's able to make both guys miss and pick up 10 yards. So a good example of, hey, just get him the ball in space. He's able to make good things happen. So it doesn't have to be necessarily a deep ball downfield or even a normal route. Look how big he is, my gosh. Again, there's 2 defenders. Makes him miss. Gets a little block by Jefferson there. So again, example of, hey, just get him the ball in space. You can get him bubble screen, quick screen, whatever it may be. Just get him the ball in space. Can we go back one more? There he is. Makes him miss. Good example. Yes, versatility, but then the ability just to make guys miss in space. So here we have Burks lined up as a slot receiver. Going to be just an 8-yard hitch type route, 8-yard comeback route. But watch him catch the ball. Very congested catch there. The ability to be physical. Again, 6'3", 225. And ability to box out the defender. Good coverage there. Ball is out. But he's able to kind of box out the defender just like a post player. And then he makes a congested catch. So just the last example will show of Burks, but kind of the last piece of the puzzle that shows his ability to be a complete receiver. blocks out the DB and make a congested catch, again making it easier on the quarterback there. We'll watch it from this angle real quick. Good catch there with the DB on him. So here we have Warren right here. We're just going to see him kind of run a skinny seam route, able to get open, but watch his speed and ability just to get open here from the seam route. Again, the DB was flat-footed, and if you're flat-footed with a guy like Warren running a seam route, there's no way you're going to be able to get back in time. Slows down for the ball, but still showing a good ability to get open downfield, being a vertical threat. So I think this is going to be huge for Jefferson, having this guy here that is going to be able to just be a vertical threat. And again, if the DBs are sleeping or flat-footed by any means, he's going to be able to beat them deep. So here's a touchdown from Warren here, and again, just showing speed and the ability that if the DB is sleeping, even if it's for a little bit, he's going to be able to beat them, especially vertical here. So again, right there is going to be let's go ahead and watch the full play so you can see. Just a touchdown, beats his guy very easily. But let's look at why he beat him so easily. DB is in on Franks, right? Eyes towards Franks as opposed to being here. It's definitely a man-type scheme, unless there's supposed to be a safety up top, which is probably supposed to be. But long story short, regardless, if you don't have full positioning on Warren, he'll be able to beat you deep and beat you vertical. Touchdown there. We'll watch from this angle. Again, making the life of the quarterback easy when you have throws like that. So I think we'll see the tight ends be more of a staple this year. And here we have a Henry right here lined up. And again, it's a busted coverage. It's an easy touchdown throw, getting open. But just the fact that he's a 6'5", 255-pound tight end, being able to split outside the hash here, I think is the takeaway here. There'll be some creative plays he's able to do. Again, the defense just kind of leaves track of him. He's able to get wide open, touchdown throw there. But I think we'll see him be utilized a lot more this year, and this is the tight ends in general. So again, takeaway here, when you can line up a 6'5", 255-pound tight end out there and him be a threat, definitely going to make the quarterback's job easier there. Touchdown, Henry. So here we have Kern right here, off the line of scrimmage, but still in a kind of a more normal tight end position as opposed to being split out. We'll see him come open for a first down here. Just another good example of being able to hit a receiver or tight end from that position. Gets open. Nothing really crazy about that there, but I think we'll see him used a bit more this year too. He had a pretty good season last year. I think we'll see Henry take over a bit more, but having two tight ends I think is going to be always a good thing for the quarterback, especially a new quarterback getting broken in. So obviously there are more playmakers in Arkansas's team than just the guys we talked about, but these are kind of the main guys. I know the tight ends I just had them as their own position group, but these are the three reasons why I really think Jefferson could break out. Yes, we talked about Traylon Burks, but also Devion Warren, a guy who I think can have a really good year this year. He was injured last year, about halfway through the season or so, but had some good games before that, and as just a vertical threat, I think he'll be able to get open and just kind of make help Jefferson have some easy throws. Same with the tight ends. I think they'll be utilized a lot more this year. I think each of these position groups and players we talked about will be able to kind of just help with easier throws for Jefferson by getting open in their own way. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the surrounding cast that Jefferson has? Do you think that he has the potential to break out because of these guys? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the next quarterback-related video.